What's going on, family?
What's up? What's up? Happy
Hey,
Monday.
Yes, yes. Super excited for. Is this the last interview? This.
Mhm.
Oh wow, the last. We did a quick interview series, so this gonna go in your archives real quick, like a Netflix series. Y'all get the whole joint right up front.
Yeah, I think this one we only did like six. So yeah, that's definitely like a short Netflix series. So
Yes, man. So super excited for y'all, man. Welcome to the season 3 of the interview series where we got an opportunity to interview our elite fast track alumni, see what they've been doing amazing deals in such a very short period of time. If you just tuning in, my name is Byron.
I'm Sharnice, and we're the Mobile Home Elite Investors. We got our head coach, Nicole Briscoe, with us today while we interview one of our superstar students. We're going to be bringing them up in a second.
Yes. So if you tuning in, shout out YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn. If you're on YouTube, all we ask is make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with at least 3 to 5 people. Facebook, let's do the same thing. Who can you share this video with so they can get some great information? And LinkedIn, if you can do that for us, we truly appreciate you. Leave comments below. But real quick, let's let them tell them very quick who we are. Nicole, I'm gonna start with you. Let them know who Nicole Briscoe is in a brief story.
sure. So I'm Nicole Briscoe, also known as the Mobile Home Mommy. I got started mobile home investing in March 2020. And by the end of December 2020, while working my full-time job as a school social worker, I was able to make 6 figures with mobile home investing. That is fixing and flipping, buying whole and wholesaling. So yeah, that's been my journey. Since then, I've been able to quit my job or retire myself, retire my mom, and do things on my own time, y'all. It's been a beautiful thing.
Nah, that's awesome. Appreciate y'all. So my name is Byron, one half, and we have Sharnice, the other half. And our story began just really quick. We kind of stumbled on mobile home investing by fate. We wanted to get into real estate. I was fired from my job March 3rd, 2017. Sharnice was fired later on in the year from her job, and we needed an out. I was driving Lyft. We ended up finding a podcast about mobile home investing. Listened to it when I got home. She was excited. We literally just became engulfed in it. It wasn't that much information out there that we can, really learn. First deal, we flipped 4,300 into $19,000. That's when we knew this was for us. Fast forward, we've been blessed to teach over 10,000 students. We actually now down to 3 mobile home communities. We actually sold one of our communities, so that was a nice, good day for us. But yeah, so we do all things mobile home investing, and that's what we're here to share with you all tonight. And we got a special guest on tonight who will share his journey in such a very short time. So real quick before we bring them up, let's see what we got in the crowd, man. I see we got Barbara, AZ in the house.
What's up, Barbara? Aaron? What's going on, Aaron?
What up? What
Hey,
up, family? How you doing? Darren just did his last joint. Let me see where y'all checking in from. Drop it. Go ahead and drop that in the chat where you guys are checking in from. We have a special gentleman hailing from Philadelphia. Nicole, I'm gonna let you before we bring him up. I'm gonna let you go ahead and introduce my boy. I'll put my boy Jail.
Y'all, listen. Jail is like none other, okay? He was a part of our Elite Squad 4, our 4th class. He came out in October, y'all, but he came through like a storm, just like my boy Aaron. He's in Philly, but he was like by any means necessary, y'all. So he went out and closed his first deal in New Jersey by I want to say it's the end of the second week of class. And how we knew he purchased a home, because he didn't tell anybody, y'all. He was slick. He was like, "Hey y'all, how do you get the smell of cat urine out of a mobile home?" And I was like, "Why do you want to know? Because you didn't tell us you bought us no mobile home." That sounds like a question for somebody who bought a house. And he got quiet, and we just all started joking in our group chat. But y'all, without further ado, my boy Jail from Philly, representing.
Jail, what's up, brother? How you feeling?
What's
You
up?
on mute. You on mute. We can't
Yeah,
hear you.
unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah. What's going on,
What's
brother? How
going
you
on?
doing?
Hey family, how are you doing? I'm doing great.
Good.
Thank you so much
Good.
for the invitation.
Oh man, no problem, man. We glad to see your journey, man. I know, you got right into action. You was curious, and you said, "Hey, I'm gonna take this stuff serious." But before we get into that, let's just let the audience know a little bit about jail, man. Tell us some background and how you end up getting some mobile home investing.
Sure. So my name is Jel. My background, I work as a residential counselor. And few when was that? I think in the beginning of the year, I went to a conference, and one of the speaker talked about mobile home. And the funny thing is, before that conference, I think I knew already about Nicole because I was looking at some of her videos on Instagram. And then it just clicked. I'm like, okay, I know this girl who always talk about mobile home on Instagram. I'm going to check her. And then I think that's in the same period, I was looking on some video on mobile home on YouTube. I think it's Earn Your Leisure. That's how
Mhm.
I found about Baron and Shanice, and then I went and look into it, and I was like, that just makes sense. You know, the entry level and the cheap entry level and all those less barrier compared to the traditional real estate. So I was like, hey, I'm in, and I think before I really committed 100% to it, Baron had a live event on Instagram, and I decided to jump on the video. I asked some question. I was like, I think that's when you were talking about your event that you were preparing in Chicago.
Yes.
And I was
Mhm.
like, hey, if you're serious about it, I'm coming. So that's how I got into it. And the rest is
Nice.
history.
Nice, man. I love it, man. Like like you said, like you move fast. That's one thing
Mhm.
about it, right? You say you learned about Nicole, you end up doing you were still doing your research, you learned about us, you jumped on the live. And I remember when you were on the live, you made the decision. You told me, like, I'm serious. I don't care how much it costs.
Yeah.
This is what I'm going to do, man. So Nicole, t- you I think you need to have this conversation with Jill about this first deal. Yeah.
Right. Right. Talk about that first deal.
That first deal, he was
So
he was sneaky as hell.
Nicole,
Go
okay.
ahead.
Okay. Nicole, I thought you forgot. You already forgot me, but every time you keep on reminding me what I did. I'm sorry. So what happened is, again, at the moment I started, after I talked to I think Baron, and he was like, "Okay, you can come to Chicago for the event." I started doing some research about mobile homes and other things, and I think then when I came to the okay, one thing that I needed, I just wanted to make sure that, hey, if I'm going to dedicate to this, I want to make sure that I have a team of people who are there to back me up in case something happens. I want to make sure that I have someone I can call if I have a question. I want to make sure that all of this is legit. And that's why I decided to come to your event because I wanted to see you guys. Because again, a lot of trainings happen online. You never get to see the guy who's teaching you and then they disappear. So I wanted to make sure everything is still legit. I'm sorry, but I wanted to check you out. That's when I came and I saw everything was legit. I'm like, okay, then I'm 100% committed. So when I came back, I already had this gentleman that I was talking to because he was selling a mobile home. So I think even when I was in Chicago, I called him. I'm like, okay, listen, I'm coming. I need to buy your mobile home and all those things. Then I came back. I went to meet him, put the thing on the contract, and I think when was that? When was that? On the It was in October. When was that? September. When I came back, I had to find. I mean, I had no more excuses because I was already exposed to the training, and then I came to your fast start, which was for me like pretty much everything combined. And when I came, I was like, I need to find a deal. So I went and saw the guy. We closed the deal. The guy is a mover. So what he does is whenever he has something that he want to move, he will look for a buyer and sell it to them. So I was able to put it on the contract. And when I came here, I called. Nicole told us about putting your ghost ad on Facebook. So I kind of already had people inboxing me about mobile homes. So I decided to go with one of them, and that's how I was able to make it. I think I bought it for what, I even don't remember, 1,500, I think, something around there, and I sold it for 10,500. But the guy gave me 8,000 and the remaining 2,000 or whatever it was remaining, I'm supposed to have it next year because he wants to move it from where it is to a final location. So the contract says whenever we move it to the final location, it's going to give me the remaining. That's a little bit about it.
Nice.
Dude, so hold on, because I gotta pull up my return on investment calculator real quick. So you spent $1,500 and you got back how much?
8,000 as of now.
$8,000. Okay, and
Mhm.
that was pretty much from September, right? Let's say September to October. How long did it take you to sell it?
So I think when was that? Hold on, I have one of the documents over here. I want to say I put it on the contract on September 22nd.
Okay.
And sold it. Let me see. I started get into it then. Chicago. Sold on the September 28th, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay.
All right, hold on,
6
y'all.
days later.
So let me show y'all what Jaden did, so y'all get a visual. He's saying it so calm. That's what I like about the students, Nicole. They come on here and y'all modest, like
They be so
I
calm. They
just
don't
made-
even realize what they just did in a matter of 6 days. Like,
in
We've
6
been learning
days.
from
he
the best. That's
just
why.
said it so modest. Like, yeah, I just made a quick look.
We've been learning from the best. That's why.
What is this thing?
I appreciate it.
I don't know what this is. Hold on.
Yeah.
My
You
bad,
had to
y'all.
refresh.
September 2nd.
I'll refresh it. Yeah. Okay, there it
we
is.
go.
Y'all see that?
It's still
What the?
working.
The ad keep popping up over the
Shit, I don't
line.
know what. Let's see.
And if you click it, you're gonna get got.
I don't know what it is.
What's crazy is that it won't pop it up until you try to share the screen.
Right. Hold on. Let's see. My bad, y'all. Let me see if I can make it smaller. This is crazy. Hold on. And they'll never do that. And it's never distorted like that. That's why it's weird.
Yeah, take it off.
Y'all, he about to refresh. Just look at it real fast, okay?
Let me see if I can put another window up. 'Cause that's crazy. Y'all see that? They don't want us to be great.
It's all good. You're wasting time.
Yeah.
Click out of it.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, I saw it, but it just went away. I don't know what is it doing.
It says $6,500 and the return was 433.33%. Did y'all see that? There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over 400% ROI in 6 days is what mobile home investing can do for you if you put the work in.
Yeah, do you make that much money at your job?
I wish. I wish. I wish.
Wow, man. So you had over a 400% ROI in 6 days, brother.
Mhm.
That's incredible.
So I have a contract, the bill of sale over here. Can I show?
Yeah, just cover your personal information.
So the bill of sale on the 22nd. I don't know if you can see it.
It's showing y'all proof.
22nd. Can you see it?
Yeah, the 22nd.
Bill of sale. I don't want to show names. And I don't. What do I? The check. I'm just gonna show the date.
He deposited the check so he could keep it for a memory.
If you guys can see.
Oh, the proof is in the pudding again. He's showing y'all the proof.
Learning from the best.
Man, that is so
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Man, yeah.
So 8-day turnaround. 8,000. You still got another 2,000 coming. We didn't even count that. We just counted what you got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So talk about what you're working on now as far as your deals.
Nicole. Okay. So this one I haven't talked about it to anybody yet, except to Nicole. I found this property on Facebook Market. It's a total disaster. I mean, it was like the guy had dogs, and I don't know, but it smells and everything. Really, total disaster. So I found it on Facebook Market, but the person who was selling it was a wholesaler. So she was selling it for 5,500, I think. So when I contacted her, I was like, I want to come and look at it. I went there and I was like, this is a mess. I don't know how someone can live inside, but we really need to talk about the price. She was firm. And I told her, listen, I'm not, I remember Baron and Sharon said that they don't buy houses over 5,000. And Nicole actually talked about it too. So I was really trying to get it under 5,000. I told her I was going to take it for 4,000. We first agree on that price, but then I went back. I took my contractor there and I called her. I was like, listen, even 4,000 is not going to work. So we definitely went down to 3,900. I don't have all the numbers on top of my head. 3,900. I think 3,900. So that's what we put on the contract. And then I look for a contractor. Right now, with a contractor, we agree for. He was trying to get around 5,000, and then it came down to 4,500. But I had to change the contractor because even that, I really wanted to get all my numbers under 9,000. So I got another contractor. We locked the deal for 3,900. So now all my numbers are under 10,000. Why I really want it under 10,000? Because during the training, Nicole talked about one of the deals that she did, and the property was really a disaster too. I mean, based on what I saw, and I think she spent everything together. You spend 10,000, and you are able to double your investment. So I'm kind of trying to follow the steps what she taught us in that days because that's going to be my first one. So I want to make sure that yes, it's not the same market, but I want to make sure that it makes sense, or at least I'm following something that I can rely on. So a little bit about the deal that I'm working on. I got some pictures right now. I don't know if you will be able to see it.
Nice, man. So I like it because here's the thing, right? I can say I made that statement some years ago, tell people, hey, stay under $5,000, and a lot of you all in markets that you may not see those things, right? And Jail is in a market where he actually found one of those, and it's really, in the East Coast, it's hard to find those things. So we bring up the suggestions of wholesaling, right? We bring up those different options, or even we tell you that nowadays you can pay more, but like you said, you still trying to go for double your money, right? And I think that's incredible.
I don't know if you can. Nope.
Oh, no, you say airplane mode.
I'm going right here.
Oh, nice.
That's after.
I love Jill can't prepare for this live. He giving y'all all the proof and the
This
pudding.
is-
I love it.
This is after.
Having it. I love it.
Yeah.
Nah, that's so
Cool.
cool, man.
And that was before. I don't know if you can see it, but it's not. I'm sorry, it's not clear, but it was really a mess. But now it's kind of better. We are at least halfway through.
Nice.
So what's your end goal with that deal? You said you brought it for 3,900. You kind of under 10 right now with the handyman. So do you plan on selling it? You want to flip it? You gonna put it on payments? What's your end goal?
No payment. I want to flip it.
Okay. So
Yes, I need
what's the
more
market like in the area?
So the funny thing is, before I got this there, I was trying to buy another property over there. Actually, to Rosa, the seller was selling it for 35,000.
Okay.
That's in the same park.
Okay.
So I know for sure there are some, depending on the condition, you can sell it between 15 and one of the people, but I didn't contact that person, was selling her house. The lady was selling her house for 45,000. I'm pretty sure that's overpriced. But the one who was selling it for 35,000, I know he was able to sell it. I'm not sure how much. I never asked him. But I know anything as long as I sell it for more than 20,000, I'm already good. I know the minimum will be 20,000. Following the step of Nicole, like double my income, my investment. So anything over 20,000, I'm already good. So
That's
between
right.
20 and 35,000.
Nice. That's amazing.
Man, bro, that's so cool to see your transition. And again, Jill, let them know, when did you get started again?
So I'm part of. It was in October that I
No,
officially.
it was September.
It was
September?
September. The
It was
bus
September.
tour was October, that first weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, September. Okay.
Yeah.
So, not too long ago.
So
But
you
again,
are.
I don't. Yes, it has to do with time, but again, I think it's more more because of the team that we have, the people that we have with us, like Nicole and you guys, the teaching. Listen, I could have started 1 year ago. If I didn't have the best teacher, all of this will never happen. So yes, the time has to do with it, but more likely the training that I received from you guys. So again, I'm thankful for that. Thank you so much.
It's no problem. It's no problem. Also, I think it's important to realize, like what Byron said about the market. Like he's in Philly, but he was like, nah, I found a connect in New Jersey. I'm gonna take my time and go out there, right? So I'm saying that to say, one, don't get caught up when you can't find a deal right in your backyard. You may have to drive 45 minutes to an hour. I know Byron and Sharnice, they was driving 2 to 3 hours one way. That's not for everybody, and you don't have to do that because my limit is 50 minutes, right? I'm not going further than 50 minutes. But I have that luxury as well because I live in North Carolina. So it's a lot of hills and a lot of mobile home parks around me. But two, the house, I wish y'all could see the house. The house that he bought for $1,500, I wouldn't have took it for free. I wouldn't have took it for free. I think it was like a 1964. It was trash. It was a 1964. When he showed it to me, I was just like, you sure you seen people selling houses like that in that market? He said, Nicole, I promise you, I did not buy it for any reason, and I will get my money back. And I was just like, okay. And he sold it for 10, but made the people give him $8,000 up front. So just because, again, I wouldn't buy it doesn't mean that it wasn't selling in his market. So don't compare my market, North Carolina, to his market, New Jersey. Every market is different. Aaron did the same thing. He was looking at this old mobile home for free. It was like a 1962. It was something real old. Same thing happened in California. He still sold that old home for $12,000, right? Everybody's market is different. Okay.
That's a fact.
His gems.
That's a fact. So, Jill, let me ask you this, right? You know, you're in it now. You are going on you're about 3 months, going on 4 months old in mobile home investing now, right? You know, you've been doing your research and you've been able to do the things. I want you to talk about the relationships that you've been able to build in this industry and how that's helped you in your journey.
So, including you guys, right? Everything in general.
Yeah,
everything. Our relationships in general, the mobile home investing.
So this is to me, this is amazing. Like again, that's part of my testimony. So I think I will keep on saying that. I think relationship is one of the important things when it comes to success, right? And as I was saying, I could have been doing mobile home for 10 years or for 5 years if I didn't have a good relationship, if I didn't have a good mentor, if I didn't have the good people around me. I don't think I would be able to make it. I mean, mobile home, based on the training that we have, it's been around for I don't know how many years, but how many people are involved in it? Number one, you need the right connection. Number two, you need the right information. All of this comes with relationship. So for me, I think it's very crucial. Who's the person who's teaching you? Who's your coach? Who's your trainer? Who's your core team? I'm blessed to have not only you guys, with Nicole, but the way you guys did the training of this the elite mobile home, I think it's so amazing because I have my classmates, people that I went in training with. Today we're like a family. I don't know how many times we text each other on Voxer. Whenever you have a question, whenever you have a concern, whenever you feel down, whenever you're doubting yourself, you can just go there and text. You will find someone who's going through the same thing, who has been through it, who's be there to let you know, hey, listen, it's okay to have a bad day, kind of, but tomorrow is going to be better. Or guess what? I went through the same situation. This is what I did. This is what I did. Another thing that just because of relationships, this is how important it is. One of my teammates, Kenan, was able to connect me with a park manager, here in PA. We're talking about training. I don't know how many years. A person has I don't know how many parks that he is a manager of. Just because I have someone that I knew who lives actually in Florida.
Mhm.
So again, having a good relationship, being around the right people, having a circle of people that you can trust, that are, I think there is a saying that says, surround yourself with people who are going on the same journey or something like that.
Yeah.
So I
Mhm.
think
Yep.
relationship is I mean, you cannot do it yourself. You need the right relationship. You need the right coach. You need the right training. But all of this come under the relationship. And I think it's Aaron who posted something. If you do it yourself, you will go fast. But if you do it with someone, you will. He posted something like that
You
on
do it with a team, you go much further.
Mhm.
exactly. It's all
Yep.
about relationship. You need to have the right relationship. And I believe this one I can put my stamp on it. You guys are the best when it comes to mobile home. No doubt about it. Second to none. Not just because I went through the training, but I got to meet you guys. Uh, Listen, some stuff you need to experience it for yourself. I can stay here and talk over and over again, but until the person that comes get to meet you guys, each one of you guys, there is nothing fake about you. You don't fake it for real. And it's on
I
Instagram, guys. Go and
appreciate
check it.
that.
Relationship. That's from my heart. I got to meet them, and you can put a price on it. And I think Baron, I told you from the beginning, this
Yeah.
training should be at least 10,000. Thank God I already paid for it, but it's cheap based on, hey, I've been here for less than, I don't know how many months you say. I got
Yeah.
my money back, plus the money that I spent to go to Chicago, everything. Now I'm doing my,
Yeah.
I love it, man. I could not
no,
have
no.
said it better myself. I love it.
I appreciate you. Look, y'all see me sliding across the floor. Today is the last day to catch that 50% off. Today is the
Mhm.
last day, y'all.
Discount?
For
Yep.
real. We're doing a Cyber Monday sale. Yes.
Yep. 50% off. Today is the last
Oh my God.
day.
I told you, they don't like it when they see everybody else get a discount.
I know they don't. And listen, because we've already had people in the email asking, "Oh, I don't get paid for this
No, the
day."
price is already discounted. Why are you on a discount
Exactly.
again?
Man, look, it's the holiday season, Jill. We have to do something for the people. But
Wow.
no, seriously though, the price
Thank
will
you.
be back to its original price tomorrow because of everything that Jill just said, right? Again, we already are lowballing the value that we give in this program. And two, realistically, guys, we've been offering this sale for about 2.5 weeks now. So again, if you haven't taken advantage yet, you got to ask yourself, are you really ready to be a mobile home investor? So
Yeah.
again, definitely, I know Byron's trying to find that link right now, so you can go ahead and drop it in the chat for you guys if you're looking to take advantage of it. Definitely go ahead because this price will never be this price again. So don't wait till next year around Thanksgiving thinking that the fast track it won't be $49.97. I can guarantee you that.
Guys, this
Yeah,
is
it's
real.
definitely the last
This is
day,
real.
man. So, man, JL, so like, man, you talked about relationships. What's some advice you can give a new investor who's brand new to this? They see they hear about your success. They seeing your fellow alumni success. Like, what advice would you give to them if they're interested in mobile home investing?
So I would say, I still can't believe it. Listen, today is the day, especially with the discount. I can't believe they put. For me, that price it's already considered. The initial price is already a discount. So now you're having a double discount. I don't know how many of my peers already came on live, but if people can go on your Instagram, everything is over there. And that's another thing about you guys. You don't hide your success. You don't hide the information. Everything is pretty much there. But being part of the Alumni, you get to have Nicole as a coach as well. Someone who's available as every time she will walk you through the steps. So whoever is on the fence, please don't. Don't. Everything they will teach you everything. When I say everything, everything to the core, everything you need to know in order to be successful. Hey, listen. In case you've noticed, I have an accent. I speak French. English is actually I speak French, Lingala, Vili, and Kituba. So English is my fifth language, but
Wow.
I'm still able to make it because I have these people. Sometimes I doubt myself. Even before calling, I think Byron, sometimes I will text him, hey, what would you say if you're facing this situation? This is how much help I was able to have. Now, if me with my strong accent, not knowing anything about mobile home prior to, getting to know them, I can make it. How much more you guys? You have no excuses. No excuses at all. And this is the time, especially at this price. Don't think twice. Please change your life, because nobody's going to do it for you.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to do it for you. So,
Man,
That's
there are
right.
so many testimonies. I'm just one among thousands. I don't know how many students you guys have
I don't
had,
even know.
but
I don't even know nowadays either, man. Y'all just, I love, but one thing I gotta give you your flowers, brother, because here's the reality: you wouldn't have did the work. Like, if you watch this right now, you guys, you see a sale and you hear jail, but what happens is sometimes you hear like, I want that, I want what jail got, right? And you're chasing what jail got versus realizing what's inside of you. Like, what do you really want? You know what I'm saying? And jail came in with a plan. He was ready to take action, because if you on here, some of y'all know y'all been in the squads and y'all still ain't got a deal, and y'all maybe kind of pushed it to the side, and the code check on y'all, and y'all don't be answering. Yeah, okay. Like, so then the results that you get, and we always say, if you put 100% in, you're gonna get 100%. You put 75%, that's what you're gonna get. You put 25% in you, that's what you're gonna get. So I always want to tell you all that, at the end of the day, listen, jail took action. And jail, be honest with it, was it easy?
Nothing. To be honest, nothing's easy. But you guys made it simple.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. We told the truth. Like Nicole said, tell the truth. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's time. It does take time. It's time consuming, right? It's different. You're dealing with with the different people at times. But at the end of the day, you put people first. The result you get is limitless.
And a lot of people, golly, man, trust me, I get it, because I've been there. I promise you, I've been there, as far as investing and wondering, like, but can I really get my money? Like, I've been on edge. Like, should I sign? Should I do it? But what I learned through going through this process, that I couldn't save my way to wealth. I had to invest in myself to become a wealthy person. So with that being said, now I'm still dropping money on mentorships, right? I'm still growing, because I do still watch myself and find myself doubting my capabilities to even go into another avenue of mobile home investing, right? Y'all, I'm just 2 years in the game. Yeah, I made a lot of money that first year, but that's why it took me so long to quit my job. I had Byron and Sharnice like, why are you still working? What are you doing? But my mind was like, sis, hold on to that job. But now, like I said, I'm investing in coaches, and I'm gonna share something with y'all. My coach told me to get this book, The 4-Hour Work Week by Timothy Ferriss. The 4-Hour Work Week. Y'all, I'm only on chapter 3.5, and I started crying, because everything he's telling me that I should be doing is my excuse of why not to do it. Like, I'm noticing, like, and I ain't gonna keep going on and on. Bottom line is, y'all, you really have to invest in yourself mentally when you start making more money, because it can become overwhelming. Like, but that's not gonna work. This is the way I do it. When you get to a certain level, now it's time to automate, right?
Yep.
So you have to continue to invest in yourself and take your time, sis. You have to invest in yourself in order to go further. My training don't stop here. If I continue just to teach students the same thing in each class and not continue to work on me mentally, then I'm not going to be able to help y'all to grow, right? So I'm just telling you that, y'all, because you got to invest. I get a lot of people that be like, can I just ask you one question? Even if I let you answer one question, I promise you still not going to be done, because it's so much more, right? It's so much more that you need to know to your problem. I see people all the time in mobile home investing groups. I'm not paying nobody for this because I can get it over here for $500. You're right. You can take this course or that course or somebody's mentorship for $500. But the problem is, you should understand, when you have to keep going back and asking the same questions, obviously it didn't work, right? Now, we have a lot of people out here in the field that have, different programs, different this. But my bottom line is, you can't just think you're going to pick it up all from one place if you're not willing to invest in yourself. I'm still over here buying mentorship so I can continue to grow.
Yeah, that's
Listen,
a fact.
just to add to what Nicole said, and I'm sitting here listening to her and thinking, what are some of the excuses that people may have? Some people may be like, is it worth it? Listen, if you want to change your life, you only you can say what is worth your time, what sacrifice, what are you willing to sacrifice for your life? So the question to know if it's worth going through this training, how bad you want to change your life. You keep on clocking in, clocking out. Listen, we already went 1 year through the how do you call it, COVID-19. A lot of people lost their job, and how long are you going to? And it's okay to have a job, but it's also better to have something that you can control. This is something that you control with your time. This is something that you don't have to clock in, you don't have to report to anybody. You can just one deal that I did, not that I'm bragging about it. One deal, I don't know how many hours do I have to work at my job, to have that much money. One deal. So it's worth it. To me, I think it's worth it. And if people have, is it the right time? Guess what? It's the right time. There's a discount. 50%. I saw what? 4,900 something. This is the right time. Today actually is the right time. I'm not getting paid to say what I'm saying. I'm saying that because I went through it and know what it can do for you guys. This is the right time. And for those who think, is this the right program? Check Nicole's Instagram. Check Baron and Sharon's Instagram. See how many people have changed their life. I think one of them, Sister Sherry, actually. Go and check her Instagram. You will see this is reality. We're not. I mean, I just show my check. I can't fake it, and I'm not the only one. I don't know how many people. I went to Chicago. I met a lot of people telling me, "Hey, I went through the training. Today I'm making money." So if it can work for us, definitely it can work for you guys. You have no excuse. Anything that you say yourself not to do it, no, it cannot stand. If you deserve it, if you want to change your life, this is it. Definitely.
Miss Cherie called me today. Miss Cherie called me today and was like, Nicole, you won't believe what happened. I'm like, what happened? She was like, the house I got for free and I sold for $10,000. I'm like, yeah. She said, I got a house for free. I sold it for $10,000. I'm like, yeah, I already knew that. She said, I found another mobile home. The lady wanted $2,000 for it. She said, I said, okay. Of course, I got on her. I'm like, stop agreeing to the first price. She was like, but it was a perfect house. I said, but when you agree to the first price, sometimes that make people go back and be like, dang, did I offer too low? Long story short, she gave the lady the $2,000 the same day. She had already had a buyer that wanted the other house and she sold it. Y'all guess how much she sold that house for? That $2,000 house.
12,000.
You said 12, I say 15.
I was gonna say like 13.
Probably 20 something.
$10,000.
Nice.
Okay, Cherie.
She was like, Nicole, literally, she just called me before, and I was like, look, we got a live start at 7 o'clock. She was like, I just can't believe how much money I've made since I joined Mobile Home Elite. She was like, now I got people in my inbox saying, how do you do this? How can you help me? And she's like, does it really work? And she was like, Nicole, I didn't think this many people would hit me up. She said, but even my own family members are like, are you really making that much money? And she's like, y'all know me. Why would I get on and lie? And
Right.
She said, we all been there. We all
right.
Been
We
there.
not that company.
Right.
And so she's just like, she was like, hello, Nicole, are you there? I was like, I'm listening. I just wish people really understood, like, you can make money in this And it's simple, it's not easy, but I can't lie to you. You gotta have some training behind it. I've seen some people get in some sticky situations because they don't have no training behind it, and they feel like they can just. I even look at when people drop questions in a group, and I'll read the comments and all the wrong shit people are telling them. But who am I? I'll drop my 2 cents, but then sometimes I just keep it moving because I don't want to be going back and forth with people. You telling them the wrong thing, and they don't know. They like, thank you. They going to implement it, and it's the wrong damn thing.
Yep, I see it all the time too.
But I'm off my soapbox.
Cherie, congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations, Miss Cherie. That is awesome, man. Jail, man. Like I said, I'm proud of you, man. I've seen it from the day that you started. I know you talked to Gerald, and Gerald even said, hey, I think this guy, I think he's gonna go. I think he's gonna do pretty good at this. I know, when Nicole, when you guys were in class, she's like, man, Jail, he ready to buy like 9 houses. She had to kind of slow you down,
just so excited,
just to go ahead and but at the same time, that ambition, right? That ambition, that drive that you have, and that's what's going to continue to propel you, right? As you continue, in the alumni program, and you continue learning the systems, and to make your job, much easier. And what I like about it, you talked about the relationships. You have a contractor, you created a team. And so now it's going to be amazing to see you scale your business in 2022. Help all the families that you can get affordable housing, but still be able to share with people, what you've been able to do. And I hope this interview, a lot of people, I hope you are inspired by Jail's story. One thing stood out too. Jail said English is his 5th language. English not even the first language. And so I want you to ask yourself, whether it's mobile home investing, whatever it is that you on the sideline, that you want to get on the game, but you're on the sideline, what's your excuse? Because this brother said, you know what? Hey, I'm going to still give it a try. I don't got no excuses. He could have easily be like, well, you know what? English my 5th. I want to learn mobile home. I want to learn all of the lingo before I even get started. No, he went and did that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Jill, so what's the deal that you're working on now? You sent me some pictures maybe about a week or so ago. Did you pass on it?
Nicole, why are you doing that?
You don't want to talk about it? Why you so damn secretive?
Y'all 2 deals already.
Why you so damn secretive? You wanted or something?
Well, that's one I just talked about. I'm working on it. I'm fixing it, and I'm gonna sell it.
Okay.
He said he don't want to jinx himself, Nicole. He want to go ahead and get it done so he can show the checks.
Listen, y'all. Just get in. There is so much money to be. Just get in. I'm telling you.
Let's just get in there. I love it.
Some stuff we can say on the internet, but just join the family. There is money to be made. I promise you. This is it.
Don't ask us the question. I love it.
Nicole, he don't want them homies and cousins like, Jay, I heard you made 8,000 and you just got another 10,000. Jay, what's up, brother? He don't want that.
Yeah, and I forgot too. Jill told me what type of person he is. He did say, I don't like to talk about it until the deal's 100% done. I'm sorry.
Here we go.
Hey,
there we go.
I'm sorry. With that, man. So listen, y'all, man. This is Jail, man. Thank you, man. This was always a fun interview, my man. I appreciate you coming on, taking time out your day, sharing your journey. And like I said, I mean, everybody, I hope y'all inspired by what Jail's been able to do in such a very short period of time. Again, clocking over, $10,000, man, in less than 3 months, man, has been, that's amazing. Keep up the great work, brother. Keep on, encouraging your class and continue encouraging the new alumni as well, man. So we truly appreciate y'all. As y'all see, today is the last day of the Cyber Monday sale, 50% off, normal price $99.97, but you get it right now. The link in the chat for only $49.97, the last day of the sale. Definitely want to take advantage of that. Join the family, man. we got a nice ass January class, so I'm excited for everybody that's jumping in
we
January.
do. Yeah, January deep. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, y'all got a head start, man. So that's what I
Right.
love about it.
Mhm.
But man, listen, YouTube, if you want to definitely reward us, if you enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Share this live with somebody. Facebook, make sure you hit that like button. Follow the page. If you're on my personal page, thank you. Truly appreciate you. Just show some love on that. LinkedIn, show some love. We truly, truly appreciate y'all. Nicole, Charnice, any last words for the people?
I just really appreciate everybody who comes on that just support us. To be honest, like a lot of our students come on. I see Miss Cherie always, Aaron. I saw Jillian. I just appreciate y'all coming up here, Miss Daphne. I just appreciate y'all coming up here and just supporting all the time. That means a lot to me.
Yeah, I do, man. For real, this the family. This the family. Some days I like this. Sometimes it's intimate, and then some days we got big family. You know what I mean? But I like these, man. These are the dope ones. Y'all engage, man. Y'all participation is always phenomenal. Y'all keep this podcast. I said podcast. Y'all keep y'all keep this show going, man. Again, we truly appreciate y'all, man. Charnice, any last things?
Man, y'all better click that link. Y'all better click that link.
Man. Until next time, y'all, we thank y'all. Again, God bless. Said, show that mobile home elite. This is the series finale.
Yay.
Series finale of season 3. So y'all have back-to-back. Y'all see, man, make sure y'all go on the page. Go ahead and binge watch all of the seasons. See all the phenomenal people that's come on live. Until next time, we'll see y'all. Peace.
God bless.